Trust me.
When the original Titanfall came out in 2014, it was a multiplayer only game. There was no single player at all. This was pretty disappointing for some, myself included, but the game was still awesome. So 2.5 years later, Respawn Entertainment came out with a sequel. This time, it's got a full single player campaign. Let's see how they did. In the campaign in Titanfall 2, you play as militia rifleman Jack Cooper, and you're accompanied by the Titan BT-7274. The campaign starts with a failed attempt at attacking an IMC facility, where you quickly become a pilot and you link up with BT. Most of the campaign is standard FPS fare, run here, shoot this, rinse and repeat. The story of the campaign follows you attacking the IMC as well as surviving wildlife and other stuff you might encounter on this planet, but one of the main parts of the campaign is the bond between Cooper and BT. BT might be a robot, but he's one of the most human characters in this game. He does a really good job, and I personally really enjoyed him. The interactions between Cooper and BT are great, even if at the beginning they start off a bit rocky and forced. They develop a true friendship in the end. Gameplay-wise, like I said earlier, the campaign is go here, shoot this, repeat. They also mix in some platforming puzzles and conversations between characters to move everything forward. Putting it this way, it sounds dull and average and all that stuff, but in truth, it works really well. While the story itself isn't very compelling, the gameplay is. The gunplay is very fast, the platforming is responsive and fun, the controls tying everything together is snappy and precise. It all works really well together, pushing the game forward and giving us a really fun campaign. When it comes down to it, that's what I wanted out of this. Something fun to play, and that's what I got. The gameplay is never too repetitive due to the shorter length of the campaign, but also the variety. You have your sections on foot where you're running and shooting, you've got your platforming sections, and you have your Titan sections. All three feel very different, while remaining similar enough that it doesn't feel jarring in any way. Now, the campaign is really short. It only took me about 6 hours to complete it on normal. An advantage of this is that the gameplay never feels stale, but on the other hand, you don't get much out of it. Sure, I can go back and play through it on a harder difficulty, which I do plan on doing. There are lots of pilot helmets to collect in every level, but the story won't change, it won't take me any longer, and I won't be seeing anything new. I feel by adding more time to the campaign, they could have also fleshed out the characters more. As it stands, the only character who has a real personality is BT, and he's a robot. I think they could have developed some of the enemies a bit more, maybe the militia leader, Sarah Briggs, even your own character, Jack Cooper. And there's other characters that they could have developed, and I don't even remember their names. While the campaign is a lot of fun, the characters and the story is where it falls short, since nothing is really developed too much. Other than BT, you probably won't even remember anyone else's name. All in all, I personally believe that Respawn did a great job with the campaign. They took what made the original game's multiplayer so much fun, and they managed to make a great single-player experience out of it. If you like playing modern shooters, and you like Giant Robot, and you like fast gameplay, I definitely recommend playing Titanfall 2's campaign.